Why her? Why not?
Damn it! Are you kidding me?
Oh!
Off the beach. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to get here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time, but I didn't really know how much time had passed.
Huh? Something like this!
What? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling toward the beach house.
Hold it!
Those things beneath you, be careful not to step.
What? See?
You know, the footprints leading out of the beach house.
Huh?
Like you mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class.
What the? You serious?
You see,
That's right! Who lies?
Hey, hey!
Like...
if you guys think that it's an accident, that's something you said. Just go play some accident, fetch the bloody blow.
In other words...
No, also counts as no French death falling from the edge in the time, only stress clear. Only time dying from sickness, basically the only death that's not considered
What's this? I don't like this! No! So... it's the monarch! Do your best!
It's horrible. It's just too horrible.
Hey! Perhaps...
I mean, if you had coffee, could do some monarchy.
So basically...
Hey, now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what can we do? Yes?
Why?
Damn it!
Hey, 'cause it's bad. Well? Killing. Understood. I'm gonna perhaps.
Marjorie probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth. I know. Again? What have you forgotten now? How did time to the beach and I always have a diamond? And if we just gone to the beach house instead? No, we need to go to the beach house. Then, we're going to find out.
I see. However,
I'm calling someone.
yep. Well, hey. What's wrong? I've been found! cannot be. I am sorry. It appears.
She's lost all life in her body. It's as if she... Is this really the energetic Mahu I knew? I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high spirit Mahu. But we don't have time to warrant sentence. There's no way to just stand here. Mahu is leaning against the beach after all that. Leaning onto the door like this, maybe Mahu tried to run away when he smacked him. She must have really felt it. I won't be recording more, but that's only because the reason why the videos haven't been uploaded so much isn't the fact that
See? Well?
Hey.
That's when I noticed her footprints. And the footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like it belongs to one person. That's definitely suspicious.
Huh?
Like I said, I'm not some massive upload tree. It's just the fact that I'm at constant peak. Get streams. Check the internet. And I didn't want to delay the stream. And I didn't want to keep streaming in that.
Well...
Unfortunately, I went to scout first and did not know anything about the
Maybe.
But still...
Huh?
It appears...
Refrigerator.
Man.
And the few times that I've ended up blurred, without me to recall. You can see now that was bonkers, but it makes it look like I'm reading more. Yeah. So I guess we need to back in here. Who says back in? And at the same time, this shit like that.
I see. However, do you remember?
And it's because of the fact that it seems like constantly that this is great
You.
It appears. You're so evil. Got it? What? Leave it to me. Now then.
Come on, give me the info first.
I'll beat you up! All right! Hey!
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so buff.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me...
So, how's the window?
Let's see.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, check it out.
Check it out. Hold on.
This iron bar ain't even pinned.
Damn it. It's still like that.
See? My head can fit...
Then, it's not impossible.
Yep. Huh? Like... So, I got it. You pissed me off. You...
And there's also the freaking...
Actually...
Hey, Chuck.
Yep. So, let's go.
Hello there.
Why?
Well... Amazing! Now.
It's morning! Let's...
Now. But...
That's right!
Man. Now then.
Hey. Huh? Well? Want me to tell you? See? That's right. Yep. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck off. Like I said, that's why there were so many uploads. Because there's shit like that which is fucking hindering. The students for high school. Yeah. Now then, let's start with the first day where it all began. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry for keeping you away. Jeez, we're gonna go home, mate, because we have to wait for Slowpoke to go away. Come on, go, B, you don't have to be that much. Hey, I'm gonna take him, go see Mayu. Girl A is Mika. Girl B is Hyoko. There's someone in there? That's what I think, but... Someone's laying on the floor. She's not laying down. That's impossible. Why? Lower your voice. They must have been nearby. I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered her? Seriously, shut up. What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should I do? Let's see, I found it. The killer's escaped. Ah, the window's broken. Someone heard from the entrance hall and called the window breaking. Someone probably locked the medical door from the inside, and after killing this girl, they broke the window and escaped outside. Once I got here by something from time, I can't seem to find anything bloody here. Into the next door classroom as I was going home, and I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces are? That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of the window. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. Well, if that's the case, I couldn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay, let me check it out, right? Huh? You think I'm found? Are you trying to blackmail me? Oh, of course not. There's no this stuff now. If there's something you're hiding from me, all you have to say. I mean, we're friends, right? You didn't say anything either. I knew you know. I knew that girl who got killed was fine. Huh? Goofy club back against her, right? She's probably jealous of your talent, so I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you told me this, none of this would have happened. Girlie, don't tell me she thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family's influence.
And I just couldn't.
At first, I tried to talk to her, but that bitch started talking shit about how she private mean or something, so I felt it's amazing. And then she lost consciousness, but things would have been worse if she woke up, so I had to do something. That's not my fault, yours. It's all her fault. Ah, Girlie! That bitch, Girlie, was it? Worded she was with her on the day of the incident. Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell is this photo? Could it be the son of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why did she try to secretly get rid of this? That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister? I'll never forgive her.
That's right. Yep. See? Perhaps.
Stating the obvious. Mikan, Yoko, Maru, Ibuki, Sato.
See?
Miracle!
By the way, phew. Isn't that too bad?
Aww. You
It looks like
perhaps. Hey. Leave it to me.
Hello there. You caught me? Man. Well... You don't know? Bye now.
Don't worry, it'll just be one more. Yes. Start chapter 3.
Wow. Sorry.
What? What the? Jeez!
Wait!
Why, you? Aw. Guitar! Oh! I see, I see. That's totally it! Aw. Hey, hey.
She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. But even though she hated me for her type writing, she must have been really kind person.
I see. You don't know?
But still.
Naruto, didn't you tempt him to play that game?
Huh?
God, I'm always... I'm listening there, okay? Huh? What? Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me?
How mean.
Tempt her?
No, that's wrong. Isn't that right? It's obvious. Well... Hey.
That's weird. Bye!
Now then. Bye now.
See?
one now. And go from walking to
Yep. But still.
a lot of people
Oh. Yep. Huh? See? Wait. Time. Yep. Hey, hey.
Now. Bow to me. Actually...
So...
Yep.
Yep.
What? Bye now. Now then.
Light!
Whoa! Hello there. What the heck?
Big news!
Yep, this is great. Looks like the investigation reaches its boiling point. Well, compared to the other two, I get it. Just kill me.
Big news! See? Listen!
No, that's not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face. So what was it?
Well?
Sparkling Justice. Right? Sparkling Justice is their serial killer and self-professed they were in jail after all time. Suddenly, a serial killer holding murders of a country.
That is an order!
Hey.
That's weird.
However, as the light of justice shines upon my mask, justice complete, the center of justice that is pierced by that would be me. Well? What? Do you have a minute? However... Listen! One of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia, I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on the planet.
Yep. Now then. See? Yep. Yep. Well... perhaps... See?
The gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, lemon, grape, and orange. It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummy. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only got
No.
There are people who are... What's on that? Top layer of this lake. Just in case. And then we got the fast trial.
The time for unparalleled.
Shut up, Monokuma.
Now then.
Looks like it's time to get some resolutions on.
All right.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to fast forward. Now, let us go.
Why you? Stop it!
Jeez!
Damn it! Unbeatable. Bastard! Anyway, see ya later.
This is bad.
Like,
Show some spirit! This too.
You're so evil.
Extended amount.
stopped altogether.
So...
I decided to start redecorating. How does it look? Mr. Wannacoon redecorating?
Impossible! That is... No, no! Yeah! Like...
Mahu quizzing me. She was a photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. Whatever, she's not there anyway. Begun. There we go.
Now then, let's be...
The outcome.
Never.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
Some of us have not.
It means additionally.
Some of
So, I...
A, B,
I see. Girl A is that timid tone. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of any.
Why am I in a bit cut? A nasty trash... Ah, a nascy, trashy pig. Huh?
I see. Girl B was short and foul.
Short and foul mouth? That's like the complete...
Anyway. I see. Girl
C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh god. I'll see you next Tuesday. Because people use the left of you.
Let's move on to Girl D.
I see. Girl D is my hero. Yeah, that's correct. I see. Aren't you guy? I was in a. That reminds me. Another? It was one of the names were Sumiki.
Hold on.
It's not like I'm wrong. Since you beat the game, you I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu. This is what Guy F said. It's pretty clear. There's no... Plus, the sister act... By the way, what role did Guy... see! The dead high school girl who...
Based on God, so if the only... Why do you sound so fucking happy? Gaming person, I was being sarcastic.
Hey, you said the game...
Yeah, I have a... Something wrong with that? It's not just a... That's why it's... Don't go... If she was the type to die easy, I'd have fucking killed her myself. I mean... When I first... It happened...
About that.
Shut the fuck up! I see. So you're... Okay, I understand.
Nagito, you seem to...
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. That's why. I'd be... Okay.
Anyway, now Eva's...
Girl A is Mika, and the
That's just a story and a...
If so, could it be? I don't know what Sato you're talking about.
Maybe it's related to Gundam.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family.
Hey, no one cares about that.
Huh? What do you...
My, you... What? Getting killed is...
My!
You guys are definitely...
So the mystery of the game...
Then let's hurry up and solve it! I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she...
Which means Girl E was killed. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? You're fucking persistent. But... Is that true? Girl, in order to make that clear...
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. Look,
I'm surprised you...
mapping is second nature. Classic dungeon.
We get it!
Then, Girl A, Girl B, immediately, they climbed the... Girl E was in front, but the door to the music room was... So Girl D went to get the key. Because the music room's window was the sound of breaking glass, how does that sound?
Yep.
But it wasn't a...
Obviously. Girlie was...
Did she lock the music room from the outside?
Which means... Girlie was...
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? And sprint it to the front of the music room as fast...
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting.
Then... Forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We have...
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls... heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong!
First of all, the sound...
If it wasn't the window...
A vase.
Vase?
After the murder, a broken...
So the sound of breaking glass that... It was the sound of...
Actually, the murder was near... Girl E killed the victim and... With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway. And went back to... All she had to do was break the vase in the next door class.
To make them think the murder had just...
So, when the 4 of them ran over...
I see!
Wait a minute! The mystery... Who cares about the murder? Not cool! I went to...
What the heck?
Fine. Let's figure out the weapon, which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is Now then!
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass? Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
I got it. The killer must have used...
My goodness.
Just as I...
You're not chosen at all.
What if the gravel? If the weapon is something that appeared, and the only thing I can think of, if you tie the swimsuit like a bag...
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be...
Before the killer, it's to make people think. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised...
How about it, Monica?
This happiness you...
But the real Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That
Girl D.
Huh? Mahiro?
The piece of face that became an important clue.
And Girl D was Girl E found out and tried to stop.
And she felt a rush of anger.
But she should have had a clear murderous...
She probably...
You can?
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the... I might as well ask Justin. I see!
It should have been.
A scenario.
But what? That's all you can say.
Hey, clear this...
They don't remember!
Even if I don't remember, no one would kill a nice Girl E and...
But does Mahiru's murder have...
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure that... As proof. And Girl E, who was killed, there's no way we can...
Someone must pay. Why don't
You better...
you're dumb enough?
If you keep making up your mind like... And...
What?
I mean... There's... The true killer played that game. That person could be using that... Are you saying that... Isn't that what happened?
Huh?
Don't you understand?
What are you even saying?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what...
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Damn it!
What are you saying, you before I troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was wishing Mr. Ants all day! What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should...
Seriously?
But these...
I don't have such... Don't decide that...
The footprint I collected.
Collected?
Plus, which means when the
A different entry.
Are you saying
the door was still accessible when they went in, which means
I remember. I'm pretty sure you guys already know this. I've never heard of that. And that's when I went to the beach.
I see. If you went,
Don't believe her so easily.
Huh? People who call other people lying. If you say I'm lying. I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Damn it!
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots? I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots? I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong!
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still...
That letter!
I see. So Hyoko...
What is...
Oh, snap!
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the dock. I saw you about 30 minutes later.
see. I think 3:30 p.m.
You're wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed...
No. It's just a coincidence that I passed by. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you.
For some reason,
It's the truth.
just leave him alone. Anyway, that letter.
Seriously! I'm telling the truth!
Is she really crying?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru. That's why she wrote a letter. And then you went ahead to the beach. There's evidence.
Here!
place where Hiyoko was hiding.
Yes, that's right. Hiyoko.
What's a gun?
Hiyoko, who summoned when she saw her.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body because of that. She was only...
We have
It's a trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. There was a suspicious mask.
You're the one who wore that mask.
There's no way I'd wear such a child.
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. Huh? That mask says it all. Which means the legendary...
Don't blame Miss Sonia!
Yoko, why don't you just admit...
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you...
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy! You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house!
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy! No, that's wrong!
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat.
You're into it too, you know.
It's true Hiyoko likes it.
The brand of gummies you eat only have...
Huh? The gummy... Huh? Then it's not mine!
That's right. None of the...
Then we can't assume Hiyoko... See? Didn't I... I'll get my revenge!
Hold on, you little bitch! Don't be stupid, I'm not... We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
Oh yeah.
We have the evidence we need.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong. Mahiru didn't block the...
According to my autopsy.
If you...
Ryuhiko, you cannot do...
I'm pretty sure her death... That's why Mahiru is... The killer, of course. That's why there were blood...
But why did they...
Just ask Hiyoko.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. If she handled a body that bloody...
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided... Hey, Fuyuhiko. Shut up! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body! Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of! If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood. So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body... She just washed it off with the fact that Hiyoko can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard? So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. Allow me to cut through those words. Now, what?
I'm terribly sorry.
Then, maybe she took her...
Are you saying...
I see! Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Which means Hiyoko... What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't...
I didn't... Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach? Yes, if you broke the rule...
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the... If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that...
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the...
Hey, if you think about it the other way around...
No, because of crime.
Because if so...
Didn't I tell you that was because I
can attest to that. If
doubting me of all... All right, I'll bend your body in half, so that actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more important, it's okay. Yeah. See? Because... There's no way I would kill a knight. You guys are... Hiyoko. Shut the hell up, pig.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now,
Huh?
even though you're not the killer...
Like I
Yeah, I got that already.
I would like to know too.
Fine. Earlier that she asked if we...
Huh?
Damn it! 'Cause I thought it'd be doubt...
So,
I told her it was fine. Unlike everyone else here,
You always have to say...
At the time, we were supposed to... Around noon, there was a letter. A letter? Yeah, this... and went to the beach?
I can prove it with this. This letter doesn't. Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2.
Whoa! The meat.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meet. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to.
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, like I said, I never wrote.
Damn it! Damn it!
I see!
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
The killer must have.
The killer forged them.
That seems very likely. Confirmed!
Like this part. I was going to tell you in this part, and this part. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control.
So they completely tricked me.
Really? I've offered to help so many times. It's all my fault.
Here we go again. Once we let we can just lightly punch him to death.
So based on what the letter said, you.
What's most important is what happened afterward.
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. That medicine. I thought that place seemed unsafe.
If you were aware of that...
When I woke up, and when I rushed out...
And that's why you ran out of the...
I was scared. The killer probably planned to... And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko.
So their reason for blocking the door...
Everything... That's horrible! Hiyoko...
Is it really?
This'll never end if you...
Isn't that what a class trial? The only way to survive is to be... So if you believe in each...
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. The class trial is where the killer and everyone. Two hopes clashing. Seriously, I'm on the side of the abs, and I believe.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but...
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what...
Let's stop believing every little.
Yeah, we need to...
There should be a new clue contained, so... Let us... Yep. Good job. Hey, what do you think? Whoa.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know it. The only thing waiting for you...
Well, now that we've just...
If the killer was luring
Do you mean the letter?
No. It was...
Huh?
Hey, when you woke up... Now that you meant just as I thought...
Just as you.
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko...
Which means... The gummy...
The killer returned to the scene of the crime...
They wouldn't have to do something that...
That's impossible! I even glanced inside the shop...
Then, does that...
At any rate...
Logic time.
It's all coming together! Do you think the killer might...
You spent all that time thinking didn't I just say there was nowhere to...
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she...
No, there should have been a place for them...
What are you saying?
Crap! Here!
The killer was probably hiding in the
The
closet.
closet?
After you woke up, and you probably didn't look inside the...
But the two people even...
That's why the killer made sure to arrange...
Here!
What about the surfboard?
Huh? Inside? But the shelf it was on. 2 surfboards worth. The killer probably did that on purpose because we haven't been on... Then, the killer would...
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath.
It's kind of like in...
Don't you mean it's always dark?
I shouldn't say things...
Anyway, they finally left.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house. What?
Saying whatever you want, even if we... Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get... Oh, you shut up.
Sorry, Akane. Hey, Monokuma.
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man...
I'll listen to your story about men from the future. As I recall, the body discovered... Is the killer also included among those...
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very...
Jeez! Yep, I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body, it's intended to create a...
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand you're depending on...
Well, as long as I keep things...
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time?
Jeez, fine!
Which means... What's... Nothing. I just...
You're the one who went on a tangent!
We were just saying...
And after Hiyoko ran away...
However, before we... The killer blocked the roadside door with my...
Now that you mention it...
It's going to be alright. If now... Let's... What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet!
communicates the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No, that's wrong!
They could have just as easily used
Something other than the
I see!
drinks inside the refrigerator.
I've seen through it. In theory, then.
What?
Try to remember the refrigerator, but there's no possible way that... It's true in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words!
How many times do I have to tell?
That was after the incident, right? And the killer took all of those water bottles and used...
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they...
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence, like a lot of thrown away plastic...
Ah, you're right.
Well, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Then, the plastic water bottles were dousing your body with...
Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with...
It seems you've realized. See?
Let me act.
You're the only one!
Hecko.
Hey! Where have you been?
Then I should ask you this.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, but there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the... So you said you went swimming, so you...
Don't just... Hold on, you... You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the... So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her.
No. I saw...
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the so there's no doubt. She would have...
Hold on. That's strange. You told me you didn't see anyone.
Not... We haven't established...
Now that
The roadside door was... Then how...
what?
Who can...
We might have an... Well, if Hecko...
Then let's hear this a little
First,
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
Because she has a sword to use.
Well, nothing really.
Huh. Don't...
She might have reached...
is it possible...
And what happened to the...
Of course not! That would buy...
Littering is prohibited.
You see? There's no way they'd be able...
No. Chiaki, don't you did? I see. You don't have to throw it away. If you... Huh? Hecka was wearing a swim... And if you say she hid it in her special... No!
I knew that.
Peko, you carry that bamboo... If I recall correctly... Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on.
Are you saying she used that?
Yeah. Peko used that...
Sword! You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against... Wow!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is...
Well, Peko?
You're saying she used her sword as a step? It would have been left...
Fuyuhiko.
Shut up! If she used the bam... Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been... This is the end!
Bamboo.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could... When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a... And after she climbed up to the window, she would have been able...
I see. Akane said she's like... Simply put, or even so, how disappointing. Hold on! You don't got it!
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine.
Among flowers, which very well. If you had...
Can it wait until after the vote? This is important, and it relates to my mode. In the end, you had no then... So it's about that. I must say... In order to... I do not sully... There is only for the sake of... Justice is what makes you... Justice is the eternal... Hello! If justice ever... The world wouldn't...
It's fine, just...
Justice must always be there. So I must fight. This is... Could she be...
This is twice.
As the light of justice shines upon my... Justice complete! The center of justice that is that would be me. Now then...
What the fuck?!
I am in the name of sparkling What's Peko! Finally everyone! Sparkling Justice is a clad in her various hero masks. She is supposed to be ally of justice. This mask is just like various items. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it!
This is turning... Hey! Take a look!
This again?
Huh?
So what's your answer to my previous... This world must always evil, must be eliminated immediately. No matter what.
Evil?
If you knew about that incident...
And because of that...
Then...
To protect just in order to protect just and... Holy crap!
Echo.
My true identity? It just shows my determination. I'm willing to become...
Oh! I can't step...
Let's go over this incident.
And of course, once again, I have to move the fucking camera to the upper right.
everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who... Kyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they... However, the killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used by preparing a specific... That item was the letter. The letter Mahiru received told her... And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the Hyoko totally trusted that letter and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer so they could frame her as the killer. At 2:30 p.m., she was completely unaware that she approaching her from behind. the metal bat The bat was brought down onto... According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly. With that, the killer achieved their goal. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the... Also, the mask found it, I'm not really sure why. That's how the crime scene... By moving plug, the shower room had no water, but the killer expected... Instead of the shower, they used plastic water bottles. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before in place of showering. However, they had no choice but to dispose. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied before. After some time had passed, I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru. From the shock and panic of being... Hyoko fled from the beach. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. After Hyoko left, and placed a gummy that they brought with, ironically, placing that gummy as well. Finally, the killer began... They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped a small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and... The bamboo sword The killer took the bamboo sword out of its... and used the sword as a step stool to... as long as they're able to reach the window. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach. So when the killer met up with us... So how about it?
I see. What of it? It's like I haven't done anything. What are you saying? Wrong! That's no reason to Whatever. Let's hurry up. There's no way. Justice can never be killed.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you. Understand? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Then I shall be direct. Justice must... In order to keep justice. To keep me...
Since I'm going to be recording a bit after. After today,
Are you serious?
It's not serious. If I fall here, who will come? Now! Follow your hurry and
Give me a break!
If we let Peck for the sake of grand... Don't worry. The I can't stand her any...
Monokuma at the bottom!
I've heard your story! Now then, please, who will be chosen?
Pardon me, can we... Pardon me.
Continue our discussion.
Yes, but I cannot...
Strange!
That...
As a serial killer enthusiast...
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a...
That makes her an...
Honestly, Felch, there's a distinct difference between... You know, so...
Justice, the center of justice, that would be...
I see!
The article was written in their native...
If she had a translator...
Huh? Yes. So, Sparkling Justice is... Which means the journalist...
From Spain?
What?!
Peko, you're not Spark...
Alright.
You insist that you're...
Would you be a...
It appears... However, the end... My duty as a tool...
Uh-huh?
That mask...
What do you mean? Fulfill...
Now that you've already cast your votes...
Hey, be clear!
I have no purpose.
Tool?
She called herself a tool.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on...
I see. What do you mean? I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, there is proof that establishes... I see! Yep, that's right. I mean... That announcement is made when at least 3 p.m. And in this particular case, if that's the case, it would mean...
I see.
So that means there was...
Plus, the fact that's such a vital clue...
No.
Huh?
Yes. From your basic way of... That means I'm just a simple tool.
Therefore, that person would have the strong... You're the only one!
I see. But even if it's the... Would you call a game like...
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual... They're all actual photos. You knew all along for Yuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the... Because... whoever... It was the envelope, right? If you were shown a photo... Even so...
Hey! Cause... But... That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahi. I was simply used as a tool.
Hey!
Means... I'm the true killer.
What the? I see.
No, I have no. But my young master.
Young master?
That, I'm sure you would.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, in that case...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter...
How would Peko be a tool in the... Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you. The votes have been cast.
Whatever.
I guess for now, let's take...
Hey! Hey, hey!
Well,
I'm human and not true.
you just don't know. Hey. No.
nothing but a tool.
What?
It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly on me.
If my young master is attacked, that is my only before I am human. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty. That is...
Well, that is, you're wrong. You're not a tool picker because no one was all that time spent.
nothing. Huh?
I was all about my young master behave, just as I was about. A professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We just fellow high school students now. But after we arrived on this island, that's what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend!
That is why you were hiding your relationship.
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loves relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but
No
a
matter
tool.
what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it's only natural for me to act as a tool. Then when he tried to kill Mahu, it wasn't you, it was Free.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? I can't remember. How come I don't even know if my sister's dead?
You...
I tried to confirm it with Mahu, and that's why you wanted to talk to
So,
her. Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond, but she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
What?
I'm pretty sure Mahu was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahu spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with her.
Oh my!
Wait, you're not gonna go, Mahu? If you want to talk about it there, you're totally fine.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it.
But...
Think out. If I needed to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahu into a trap, right?
hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye, that's what I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf,
And
right?
so...
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use the bat as the murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girlie. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahu with the bat. But still, I believed up till the very last minute that the game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that footage...
Hey,
why you?
but... Why?
Shut the hell up!
What are you saying?
Jeez.
Let me be honest, this whole time I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahu, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. After she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. In that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahu.
Huh?
Young master.
What?
You, are you saying you killed because you ordered to? The tool is not defined by its will, but by its... I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood.
Quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can
Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story. God, the grin which sends shivers on your spine.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you're sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for a trick all along. That's right, you guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously
Hold
wrong.
on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monica?
This is troubling.
When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually... Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on. I see, so for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahu, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can...
Great!
We'd only go that far because he's your own and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope, I'm just... Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool? Surviving by sacrificing Peko and Venture? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. I mean, a tool doesn't panic like that, right? Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell me. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this earlier, but... You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person, because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now.
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you're the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this can be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you're still with Peko, but... If you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master.
You... What the hell did you do? You already know, right?
I did it because I know. There's
Hey, Peko. Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this. You need to run. Got it? Just...
Young master. There is no way I am... without an owner.
God damn it, we are done with that crap!
Regardless, I will not flee. I have a plan. Please do not worry.
You idiot. What do you...
I intend to fulfill... Now please, go! After you leave, I must block the door to the road with... Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
If that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. Many times I tell you, I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzurian clan.
Young master!
Oh,
Monokuma, go fuck yourself.
too bad. What?
Hey,
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request, even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like that.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master!
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily.
We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool will understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Echo.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. Maybe a selfish request, but please forgive me, young
And
master.
please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Now will do, Monokuma. Why don't you
I
just
will
start?
never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I'm a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
Will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair. Somebody kill him!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool Peko Pekayama who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. Punishment time. Then we'll
jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, Chip!
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepare.
I
Never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed tools. So you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it every.
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
The original Welcome to Despair and Bear.
Why? Why couldn't you understand?
Let's go!
Please, Echo. Don't go! I need you! Don't!
Young Master? Young Master?
This cannot be. Even for you. Oh god. This is bad. This should not be out. He was dying so easily, falling like domino. Bastard, what is this? This can't be. This is the wrong way. Pick up! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Geez, what waste. It's confusing. What waste? This is why you should have just discussed it.
Damn it.
You're supposed to attack. You need to host, but the question is who can sort it. You're still talking about that? And what's wrong with you? I'm pissed off to the friend cocktail.
Such despair.
Use your son.
Isn't that right?
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I should make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive. What?
Everyone!
You serious?
Frantically rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing!
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something!
I'm trapped by his blood! He won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting...
Can't you? God damn it!
Well, yeah, he got slashed in the face. What do you expect? What happened?
You're so stupid!
You stupid brother!
What the heck?
That's wrong!
Huh?
Hey!
I'd say you'd lose a lot of blood if you got slashed in the face. If
Bonnie the Blackwing gets executed, then Free Hiko can be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away and practically powerless...
Hey!
But you should be able to...
Fine. So, like...
Boy's Life in Despair. That's the same name of chapter 2 of the original. And this is chapter 2. Coincidence? I think not, since the last one was to survive. Huh? Prepared?
And then just leave the rest.
Dr. Kilton!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital. So,
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Free Hiko vanished from our sight. And now it's also apologies. God. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. Like I said, with that brutality, he's likely gonna lose a freaking eye. You're right, he's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Maru's death.
However...
Heartless. Hiyoko, you should have died. However, we must put that aside since Pekko's have been punished, or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness. Wow, that's the most logical thing you've said, Gundam.
Damn it!
I guess. I didn't realise it, but I was wishing for it too. With all my heart, I really wish I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the past ran out, but we still can't see the real ending, no real ending yet. And that finally arrives, what would have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a step. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast dark sea, and we're just left alone. Only one word could explain our situation: despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
You guys can see it, right? Poor people are already... We took our time preparing the Hope Fragment. Honestly, I'm not so sure whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we should for those kids. But I guess there's no time. That guy will probably... What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection and the continuation of the biggest, most... That cannot be allowed! We must... Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by... Everything is for this...
Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment, Singing Coconuts,
Danganronpa.
Once again, I will be recording another episode of this, but from time to time, the only reason I've been uploading more is because of the constant freaking notifications of headsets being disconnected. Headset being connected. Or checking Pi or etc.